What's up guys, welcome back to Mike McCord Fitness. Today we're gonna be talking about how to quit vaping. The core of getting away from any addiction is that you have to want it. But if you're watching this video, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you do. In this video, I'll give you a few tips from my experience quitting vaping. I'll break down exactly what I did, how long I experienced cravings, and then I'll answer a few of the web's most asked questions regarding quitting vaping. If we haven't met, my name is Mike McCord, and over the last 5 years, I have managed to put on about 50 pounds of muscle. I'm an ectomorph, so I have trouble holding muscle mass. I'm passionate about sharing some of the tips and tricks I've learned over the years to this YouTube channel and helping out anyone who may need it. So, first, you have to quit cold turkey. No smoking cessation products, no Nicorette gum. Vaping actually was kind of designed as a smoking cessation product from the start. So you just gotta give it up cold turkey. Second, it's not about getting rid of your vaping products. If your mentality is not there on quitting, just throwing out your vape isn't gonna help you. You're gonna go find your friends who have vapes. You're gonna go run to the gas station and get a disposable vape. So don't think just throwing out your vape is the way to quit. It's gotta be there in your head first. Third, once you've made the decision to quit, the first 3 days are the absolute worst. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. For me, it was just absolutely brutal. If you think about it, because cigarettes have to be smoked outdoors in most professional environments, people are used to waiting 30 minutes to an hour at the least to smoke a cigarette. So the cravings are a little less often, but with vaping, you're used to hitting the vape whenever you want. You can literally pull it out of your pocket and hit it whenever you want. So the cravings are a lot more consistent, so just be aware of that. If you can get through the first 72 hours though, you can get through the rest. So in my case, I used an opportunity of going out of town for a 3-day weekend to start the quitting journey. I had a church retreat that was supposed to be Friday through Sunday, and I just decided to leave my vape at home. It was rough. It was really rough. If you ask the people that went to that retreat, they would probably tell you that I was not super fun to be around. But for me, that was what got me through that first 72 hours, because I don't know if I could have done it had I not been able to just walk away. Once I got back home and back to my vape, I was far enough into it that I was like, I'm done with this already. To answer a few of the web's most asked questions, Number 1, what is the best way to quit vaping? One of the top Google results, and something that I would definitely concur with, is that you have to stay physical. Since this is a fitness channel, I should say that I, of course, was working out all the time when I quit vaping, and that helped a huge amount with the withdrawal symptoms. That applies to all of the things that I quit throughout my years, all of my drug use. The withdrawal symptoms and the desire to go back to it was really curbed by the gym, and that's why the gym was and is such a huge part of my life. Google answers physical activity, get physical activity in there. I 100% concur with that. Number 2 asked question, will my lungs heal if I quit vaping? Yes. Yes, they will. As the time goes on and the cells regenerate, you're gonna notice more lung capacity. Breathing's just gonna feel easier and better. Also, your ability to fight infection increases as well over time. So yes, your lungs will rebuild themselves. And then number 3 asked question, how long will withdrawals last? For me, it was about 3 to 4 weeks of actual withdrawal. From what I understand, withdrawal is when you are experiencing physical sickness symptoms from being away from the product. In my case, it was lack of sleep, weird dreams, mood swings, things like that. That for me lasted about 3 to 4 weeks. Cravings, however, like the knee-jerk reaction to just want to vape, was probably close to a year. Just like the thought of it, right? Not like this desperate desire to go back to it, but here and there, like just the thought of it would come to me for about a year. It's a sliding scale, so as time goes on, it's dropping slowly. If you use nicotine, it is creating dopamine receptors in your brain. It actually grows new dopamine receptors. So once you stop using the product, the dopamine receptors have to die off, those ones that you created. And that's what's so painful about withdrawal, is that those receptors are still there waiting to be kind of recharged. They slowly die over time, and it's a process, and it does take time. But like I said, the first 3 days are the worst. From there on out, I mean, it slowly gets better. Stick with it and you can definitely quit. Just get past that first 72 hours. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or comments at all, feel free to hop down into the comment section. I'd love to meet you down there. Thank you to all my new subscribers, to everyone coming along for the ride on this channel. I'm really stoked about that. I release new videos every Friday. I hope to see you next week.